Hey, hope you're having a great day so far. Today's January 29th, Friday, and on this post I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets very quickly, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, before diving into GRTUSD, the graph, and see what exactly has gone on in this market since the last time I have spoken. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 4 free stocks as of today. Upon a successful sign-up and a qualifying deposit of $100 and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculative opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, as you take a look into Bitcoin dominance, tells me what the money can be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? As of yesterday, I did say that the time frame I'll be focusing on is on the daily time frame here on Bitcoin dominance, because it's still very much caught within a very tight range here, but between about 64 and 63%. 64% is the fib level right here, seems to be acting as valid resistance right now, as well as the daily 200, which is the orange line right here, that's acting as support. Depending on where Bitcoin dominance would actually break, I would have different opinions about the altcoin markets. If Bitcoin dominance continues trending downward, I would expect better price action for the altcoin markets, generally speaking, as opposed to if Bitcoin dominance was trending upwards. This would be true, in my opinion, on both the upside and the downside. Bitcoin price action here, still running within this falling wedge pattern. Try to break out of this falling wedge pattern. However, that daily 21 MA, as I have mentioned previously, is still going to be acting as support, even if it looks like the price action has broken out of this falling wedge pattern. Falling wedge patterns are 68% chance of it breaking upwards, if it actually does break upwards by tomorrow's candle, because I don't usually see price action breaking key resistance, especially like this one right here, on the first attempt, usually. Now, if it actually does break upward by tomorrow, I do have a measure target here. It's about 46K as far as I can read it. Measure targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real live price action. Now, key support here is still the daily 50 MA. If that does not hold, I do expect the 3-day 21 MA to hold, which is actually inside the pattern now, so it does not look like it would have to invalidate this falling wedge pattern. If price action on Bitcoin market here actually continues running within this remainder of this falling wedge pattern, I think that is more ideal for the altcoin markets, because when Bitcoin runs within a tighter range, it has less room to dump as long as Bitcoin stays within that tighter range. When Bitcoin has less room to dump, Bitcoin dumps has less of an effect on the altcoin markets. Now, let's take a look into the graph here and see what exactly could be going on since the last time we have spoken. Since the last time I have mentioned the graph, I did say that there was a double top pattern. Neckline was about 52. Measure target was about 45, which basically the price action did drop all the way down to about 45. So let's take away this pattern since it has already played out and bounce back to about 66 cents here, okay? Now see what exactly could be going on a higher time frame first. Realistically, I want to look for any red flags on the RSI, telling me if there are going to be any RSI readings that are overbought, that's a red flag, or possible bearish divergence scenarios, telling me that the bulls are losing momentum. On the monthly time frame, I don't have an RSI reading, so I'm not too concerned. On this time frame, that is. On the weekly, we still don't have an RSI reading, so let's go down to the 3-day. We have one RSI reading here, so let's go down to the daily. Okay, so we're not in any overbought territory right now. We do have a possible bearish divergence scenario, however, if we compare this top with any possible new tops, okay? Even though this one's only about 70, it's pretty beatable if the market here actually makes a pretty significant move. Now, it does look like on the daily time frame we have formed somewhat of an ascending triangle pattern. However, the second swing down, I'm still looking for that second swing down to validate this ascending triangle pattern. I need two sets of swings up and 2 sets of swings down. We have 2 sets of swings up. 1, 2, just 1 set of swing down. So I'm looking for that second one to validate this ascending triangle pattern. Ascending triangle patterns are generally bullish patterns. 63% chance of it breaking upwards. If it actually does break upwards, the measured target, as far as I can read it here, is about 90 cents. Measured targets, like I said, theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real live price action. I would strategize accordingly if I was in this position personally. Now let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, very simple. Price action breaks above this top trend line about 66% and go towards its measured targets. It could get rejection, possibly at the previous trading history right here, 77 cents, 78 cent area, or even 80 cent area from past trading history. That could be resistance. Now the bearish case scenario here, also want to point out, also going to be looking out for possible bearish divergence scenarios here, comparing this high with the next high the price action could actually get. I want to look out for that RSI reading here for any possible bearish divergence, because that more often than not could signal a pullback. Let's take a look into the bearish case scenario here. If the price action breaks this bottom trend line, it looks like the daily 21 MA is pretty parallel with this bottom trend line. Okay, has it been touched? It has been touched once. So I still expect it to be pretty strong support there, but if that does not hold, let's see if we have any other supports that's coming up. It could be the 12-hour 50 that's coming up. And if by the time that becomes more parallel with this bottom trend line here, then it does not look like it would have to invalidate the ascending triangle idea. It will just be a wider ascending triangle pattern. Now these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.